I've carried a student that was going to Bayes University. I picked him up from Prince and Princess. And when he entered, I asked him face mask. He checked his pocket. He didn't have. I said, and you're going to school. Will they allow you into your school without face mask? Said he forgot, he will buy on the road. So I now gave him one. Then gave him a hand sanitizer before I started his trip. And he thanked me for that. So when you get such, you have to help them if they don't have.
Okay.
That's why I always make it handy. I keep it in the car for them.
On March 8th was International Women's Day celebration all over the world.
Yes.
Now there was something that came up. I choose to challenge. Now, if you've chosen anything to challenge, what would that be?
I choose to challenge gender stereotype. They should stop this gender thing, gender that she's a woman, she cannot, she's a woman. I'm a woman, I can be a mechanic if I have the skill to. I'm a woman, I can be a shoemaker if I want to. It's a choice. The fact that I choose to be a driver doesn't mean that you should segregate against me. There's something that happened that pained me because I'm not driving with my own car. I drive for an owner. So there's this owner that was supposed to inspect the car before handover. We've not met, but I met with the son. I brought my guarantor with the consultant, my consultant that helped me to get the deal in the first place. So after the signature, after everything, he went home, the son went home to the mom. And the next thing, the mom called the consultant and was like, she's not comfortable that he's a female driver, that she thought it was a man. Where is she from? Anambra State. She said, oh, even that. And I'm like, and this person is a woman and she's Igbo. So what do you have against me, please? And that hurt me. I thought to myself for a while, and I asked the consultant, I said, have you been having such challenge? He said no, that he doesn't even understand it. That the fact I'm a woman, that she should even be proud to support me, that I want to be useful to myself and not want to stop me. What if that is my source of livelihood and you're about to shut it? Are you sending me to the streets? And we are saying women support women and you're not. So what is my crime? Because I'm a female and I choose to drive. So please, I would really appreciate it if this mindset would stop.
So what do you choose to challenge?
March 8th, the International
Women's Day celebration.
Happens to be my second daughter's birthday too.
Oh, beautiful.
And when I saw the challenge and what struck my whole mind is, I challenge young girls to rise up, be who they are, who you ever dream to be. Do not stop. Do not allow any man stop you. Your dream, pursue it. You will get it. Being a woman should not make you be at the back seat. Let us occupy the front row. The marginalization is enough for women.
Yes.
We have a lot to do. If a man can pay for house rent, I can pay. If a man can pay for children's school fees, I can as well pay. It doesn't have to be man alone. I am not against man. As a matter of fact, I have the best dad in the world. And if I'm to come to this life again, I will come through him. He was a loving father, overly. But as a woman, I do not want to be limited. I take challenges right from childhood, and I don't know why. I am always interested in what men do, like driving, like being a mechanic, like being a shoemaker. I've always been interested in what men do. I don't know the reason. Just because I do not want to take that limitation because I'm a woman to settle down for less. No. So I want to challenge young girls to always dream and dream big. Dream and dream high, and know that there is nothing you think about or you dream about that is not achievable. Look at the likes of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Look at the likes of Oprah Winfrey. They are good women, role model one should look up to. Let's forget the moral decadence in our societies these days. It is the society that is making it like that. They can be exceptional women in their chosen field, and they should take challenges at what they should overcome and not what should overcome them.
Has any challenge whatsoever being a driver moved you to tears? that you had to wail, and would you like to share that experience right now?
Not one, like 2 times, more than. But the one that is so challenging to me was a day like that I took a client to somewhere in Kubwa, and I didn't get a ride, and the time was running, and it was my closing time. I need to go back home, and I didn't want to go back home empty, because I've not made my target that day. And you know what I did? I got to one of these bus stops there, and I said, area 1, enter, and people entered. And as I was driving that day, I was crying, like, how did I find myself in this position? It was so touching to me, like I find myself like, oh no, this is not it. But at the point I said, okay, what if I was dead? What would I have done? Another challenge that has brought me to tears was when somebody at the airport, because if you are a boat driver, you know airport is the cool place to be. And I was hustling to get a client that day, and I parked to pick my client, and before I came back, the task force there came and removed my plate number. And I was begging them, please, I have children at home. Hey, what are you doing? Is your husband not supposed to be the one? You are heartless. And the man looked at me, waiting this one they talk. I said, someday you will realize it, but you will not put me down. I collected my plate number, and I was weeping while driving home, like, God, why? This is challenging. It's too much. I get home, I'm tired, stressed. My children will say, Mommy, what's wrong with you? I say, I'm tired. Should I give you paracetamol? So the warmth, the welcome, the sorry they feel for me gives me the encouragement to keep on doing what I do. Like, don't give up yet. You are not there. But I know I will get there someday. I refuse to cry.
It's fine. Cry if you want to cry. No. But then do you at some point miss your children when you do this work?
Every time. Because I leave them at the mercy of, if I close earlier before some certain time, I miss out on the job. At the same time, I want to be there. I'll call them, how are you? Are you back? They will say yes. What are you doing? We are writing our assignment. Have you eaten? Yes. Sometimes I come home, they are asleep. I will try waking them. It's tough because I have to close. I close as late as 11, 12 sometimes, just to meet up with my target, because I'm driving for somebody too.
You don't have your car?
I don't have my car.
Do you have your car?
No, I'm driving.
You're also driving for someone. So how much do you remit? Okay, let's boil down to financial security before you tell me about your own challenge.